Like the cold Boston winters, the relationship between Linda and Sam was icy and strained. Sam, 25, found his solace in the antique piano, pouring his soul into his art. Linda, a ruthless real estate success, viewed life through the lens of profit and stability. Sam's music was a beautiful melody in the house's air, but to Linda it was just noise, a painful reminder of a life she had forcefully suppressed. Tonight, Sam had to submit a crucial video audition for a prestigious music fellowship in Los Angeles, and Linda, as always, had very different plans.
Sam, are you seriously going to spend the entire day locked in this room? I told you I'd introduce you to Mr. Grant, the CEO of Elliott Estates, tomorrow. This is an opportunity, Sam. A networking chance that will help you establish a foothold in the world of real estate investment. I know you're a fantastic musician, but the time has come for you to understand the real world. This is your future, son. A stable, financially secure future.
Mom, do you truly believe I want a stable future that leaves out my heart? I am not a machine you can program to be an accountant or a real estate mogul. I just finished recording the most important audition of my life. This is the Los Angeles Philharmonic Fellowship. This isn't just a job for me, Mom. This is everything. Do you even realize when I play the piano, when I create those notes, I feel completely whole for the first time? And you want me to abandon that just to tell some CEO how he can invest in his $5 million condo? Will you ever see my art as my life instead of just a hobby?
Life. Sam, I love you. I just don't want to see you suffer. You talk about art and passion until you have to pay your first month's rent or afford health insurance. I know what struggle looks like. I burned my dreams down 30 years ago just to provide you with this comfortable life. Do you honestly see my concern as nothing more than control? This isn't control, Sam. It is the fruit of sacrifice. Why are you so hyped about this fellowship? Tell me the truth, Sam. Do you truly think you'll be chosen out of thousands of other people?
Linda's final words cut like a knife. Out of thousands of other people. Pain registered in Sam's eyes. He also saw a flicker of an old, buried sadness on Linda's face. A sadness she had concealed for years.
Why do you always question my ability? Why do you only support me as long as I stay within your safe boundaries? I believe you love me, Mom, but perhaps you hate the musician part of me.
After Sam left, a heavy silence settled. Linda gazed at the piano. Her hand rested on the keys, but she couldn't play a single note. This silence was the emptiness created by the murder of her own dreams. Just then, Jacob, Sam's father, entered the room, his face showing a weariness that only comes from years of being a reluctant mediator.
You were too harsh, Linda. You always criticize the very thing that is his identity. Why won't you let him fly?
I am harsh because the world is harsh, Jacob. I don't want him coming back to me at 30, broken, saying his passion couldn't save him. I gave up my painting, Jacob. My mother did the same. It's in our blood, this sacrifice. Don't you see that I am shielding him from pain?
You are not shielding him from pain. You are shielding him from the truth. And I've had enough. You're forcing my hand, Linda. Sam's piano. Why does it always bother you so much? I'm going to tell you something I've hidden from both you and Sam for 20 years. Linda, 30 years ago, when you were supposed to go to art school in New York, and your mother stopped you, what really happened? Do you think I just watched silently?
What are you talking about? Mom said I didn't have the money for the fees and I didn't get the scholarship. That's why I took the job in Boston.
That was a lie, Linda. You did get the scholarship. And the fees? I paid the first installment. But your mother, while I was at work, she tore up that check. And when I tried to stop her, she said something terrible. She said, "You will let my daughter struggle like me. She is married to you. Her future is this home, not some painting studio." Linda, your mother lied to you, and I decided to stay silent to protect you. I thought you would forget.
The floor vanished beneath Linda's feet. 30 years of deception. The money, the dream. she thought she had lost was actually stolen. Her rage was no longer aimed at Sam, but at the past that had hardened her present.
You didn't tell me this for 30 years? You let me believe my mother? You let me convince my son that dreams are just a waste of money? Jacob, you diverted the entire course of my life. My anger, my rigidity. It's all built on a lie.
The air in the room was now thick not just with tension, but with shattered trust. Linda's face was a mix of shock and fury. Jacob apologized for unburdening his secret, but Linda's reaction was more intense than he had anticipated.
Forgive me, Linda. I was 28 years old then. I didn't want to lose you. Your mother's control was so absolute that I thought if you stayed in Boston, I could keep you safe. I thought your pain would lessen with time. I called my cowardice love.
Cowardice? You call it cowardice? You killed my soul, Jacob. You snatched my identity from my hands and turned me into a Linda who took out the misery of her loss on the son who looked just like her daughter would have. I succeeded in real estate because I thought I needed money, so no one could ever steal my dream again. For 30 years, I've hated who I am. And Sam hates me because he is looking at the mother I am not. Did you ever think, if you had told me the truth, what kind of mother I would be today? Perhaps I would listen to every one of my son's notes with love, not with fear.
Linda ran to Sam's room. She knew she had little time left. It was time to tell the truth before she lost her son the same way she had lost her dreams.
What is it, Mom? Did you come to make sure I emailed Mr. Grant? My audition video, I'm about to delete it. You are right, it's all a waste. I'll choose a stable career. Congratulations, you win.
No, Sam, please. Don't delete it. Listen to me, please. I don't hate your music, son. I am jealous of your music.
This confession, raw and open, stunned Sam. It was the first time his rigid mother had shown such unfiltered emotion. Linda was speaking now, not as his daughter, but as a mother who had suffered an untold tragedy.
I am jealous, Sam, because you are living the freedom that was taken from me. I have hated you for 30 years, but not you, Sam, the weak 25-year-old Linda who didn't have the courage to save her dream. I lied to you that your music was just a hobby because I was terrified that if you succeeded, I would have to face what I lost. Your father just told me a secret, Sam. My mother tore up my scholarship and lied that I didn't get the money. My art school dream, my painting passion, it didn't die from my fear. It was killed by control. And I was doing the exact same thing to you.
What? Grandma? Are you telling me the truth? You never knew? So all your anger, all your doubt about my art, it was all coming from the pain of your own sacrifice?
Yes, son. It was all coming from my pain. I am so sorry. I am your mother. My job is to launch you, not to chain you. You have a gift, Sam. Your music has the honesty that my canvas never achieved. Please, please don't delete that video. You show the world what it looks like when an artist lives fully. I will support you going to Los Angeles. We will raise the money. I will help you in every way. Just, please don't stop living for my sake.
Sam looked into his mother's eyes. The rigidity was gone. She was a broken but honest woman. The years of struggle, anger, and misunderstanding dissolved in that single moment.